Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Life with Liz. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Turn on your post notifications. That way you'll be notified every time your girl posts a new video. Good morning, guys. I am up. I am getting the meat together. I have already started. I have onion, garlic, and a couple bay leaves in each of my little pressure cookers. I'm going to start filling these up with meat. And then I will salt, pepper, add a little bit of water. And I will say on these, if you want to add beer instead of the water, it gives it a really nice flavor.
I'm not involved.
Oh, okay, baby.
All
right. So just want to fill these up, not completely, but enough to where we're gonna have a nice full pot. One more over there. All right, so I think that should be good. I'm gonna go ahead and add salt, pepper, probably a beer instead of water. I want it to be nice and flavorful. So I'm gonna go and go ahead and get the rest of the stuff in here and get these going into the base. All right, guys, so just a beer that I had there. I'm going to go ahead and add that.
Example?
Yes.
Example.
Oh, here it is.
Here.
I already added salt. I'm going to add a little black pepper. Add some to this other one. I'm probably going to do about a beer and a half in each one. So I already did one in here. I'm going to do about half in that one. And I'm going to go ahead and put these in the base now and just let them go. So again, just setting this. I guess I should plug it in, huh? I got it, babe. Thank you. Thanks, great helper. Okay. Here we go. And I start this off at about an hour and then I'll check it. I know it's gonna take longer than that, but I just set it for about an hour and then I check it and then mix it around, see if it needs, check it for salt, anything like that, anything else that it needs. And then I'll set it for about another, depending on the meat, anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes. It does. Alright, and while I was putting on the meat, I put water to boil so I can make the mac and cheese, or make the macaroni for the mac and cheese. So I'm about to add, the water is ready, so I'm about to add the macaroni. So while that is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and get started on the sauce for the macaroni and cheese. Alright, so now I'm going to make the sauce for the mac and cheese. I'm going to add a stick of butter. And I'm going to let that melt. I'm going to let this melt down, and then I'm going to add half a cup of flour. So let me go ahead and let this melt down, and I will be right back. All right, butter is melted, so I'm going to go ahead and add the half a cup of flour and just mix that around. I'm going to cook the flour down a little bit so we can get rid of that raw flour taste. So just make a roux. All right, so our flour is cooked down, so I'm going to go ahead and start adding milk. I have 3 cups of milk here. I'm going to get all of this nice and mixed up so there's no lumps whatsoever. Alright, and then I'm going to add two cups of heavy whipping cream. Mix that in there as well. And then I've got a teaspoon of, 2 teaspoons of onion powder, a teaspoon of pepper, 2 teaspoons of salt, and I did say black pepper, right? So it's the onion powder, and a teaspoon of garlic powder. So it's the onion powder, garlic powder, salt, and black pepper. And I'm going to go ahead and add that in. And where's my little spoon at? Oh, there it is. And this is probably going to be a little weird, but I don't have mustard powder, but I do have mustard, so I'm going to add about a teaspoon of mustard. And then I'm just going to mix this up. And I'm going to let this thicken up a bit. And let me start getting my cheese together, because that will be next. Alright, so the sauce has thickened up nicely. So I am going to add 2 cans of the cheddar cheese soup. And really quick, for those that are leery of salt, I would wait until you add all of your cheeses to add salt. I know I added some salt to this at the beginning, but I would wait until you add the cheese, because I am going to be adding Parmesan cheese to this, and sometimes, you know, that's kind of salty. So, not sometimes, it is salty. So it's a saltier cheese. So if you want to wait until you have everything already incorporated, mixed together, and then add your salt, that would be great. All right, so I'm just going to mix this up. I'm going to go ahead and add I have a cup of Parmesan cheese. I'm going to add that in there. And I've got 6 cups of sharp cheddar cheese. Alright, so I'm just going to mix this up, and I'll show you guys what it looks like when I'm done. Alright guys, and this is what the sauce looks like when you're done. I'm going to go ahead and drain my macaroni and go ahead and add the sauce to the macaroni. Alright guys, so that's the macaroni. I'm going to go ahead and add the sauce in there and get it all mixed up. So I'm just going to get this all mixed up, and then I'm going to put it into the tray or trays that I'm going to cook it in. And I'm also going to get some breadcrumbs, add butter to them, and put them on top. And I also have the cheese for the top of the mac and cheese as well. Alright, so that looks good. I'm going to go ahead and set this aside while I get the rest of my stuff together. Alright guys, we're in the process of making salsa. Mac and cheese is done. I just put cheese on top. Art just wanted cheese, so mac and cheese is done. We got the rice is done. The beans are done. The meat is done, and we are just waiting on the potato salad. I'm going to mix that up right now, but I'm going to make, I don't know what I'm going to make to drink, but I got some concoctions here. We'll see what I come up with. Alright guys, I'm also making cornbread. Art requested some cornbread, and this is just the Marie Callender's original cornbread mix, and then I'll do the honey butter for the top of that. So right now I'm just mixing it up. It's just add water. Just follow the directions on the back of it. I'm gonna spray my container and stick it in the oven, and then I'll put the honey butter on top. Alright guys, so I went ahead and greased my tray, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and pour. These are 2 packages of the Marie Callender's cornbread. This is eggless, but I doubt if Gabby will have it because she's not a big bread fan, unless it's cake. And Gabby is also a big texture person. Alright, so 375 for about 30 minutes, and then it should be done. Alright guys, I'm going to make a quick drink. So I have the pineapple mango vodka, or mango pineapple vodka, and I measured out, I think it was like half a cup. So I'm going to start off with that because it's not a very big container. If it needs more, I'll add more. I'm going to add a little bit of this. I guess I should measure it so I know how much is in there. Okay, did a cup and a half of this pineapple mango juice. I think it's gonna need more alcohol, but we shall see right now. 2 cups. Sí, Emma. No, allá arriba. And then I'm gonna do 2 cups of pineapple juice. And I'm gonna do another half cup of the vodka, so that'll make a cup total. And then I'm going to do about half a cup of pomegranate juice. It's not going to look very pretty, but I'm sure, wrong lid. Not going to look very pretty, but I'm sure it's going to taste delicious. I'm going to shake this up. And get my giant tasting cup. Oh man, that's good. That's really good. Oh, that's delicious. So there we go with a drink. I may make another one in a little bit with the Malibu and the cran grape. But for now, this is good. I'm going to stick this in the fridge for my pineapple juice in this other container. And I'm going to go get ready really quick so that I think all the food is done. I'm just waiting on the cornbread. But I think I'll be showered before the cornbread comes out. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright guys, so the food has gotten tore up. This is Art's 3rd plate.
Girl! It is my 2nd plate.
How's the food?
Delicious.
Obviously good if you're getting your 3rd plate.